Tomb Raider 2 Remastered. I'm going to go back to where it all began for me back in 97. I got my PlayStation console. I was quite late getting it. Before that, I had a Sega Master System. So that just shows you how far away I was from being up to date with consoles. But when I did get my console, I was really excited because I got this new console, this new adventure I had with Lara Croft. So I got this one Christmas, and the game that came with it was Tomb Raider 2. Lara looking absolutely sublime here in Remastered. Flick it back to 97. You see what we saw back in 97. She looks strong, she looks independent, she looks amazing. So let's just get on with a new game. Let's watch this opening cutscene. So the power of the dragon, Dragon of Jean, gives the bearer the power to control over nations, over armies. But you have to plunge that into your heart to get that power. And there it was, locked away for thousands of years, until Lara came along, jumping out of a helicopter onto the Great Wall of China. And watch this pose. Look at that. She's really strong, independent. She's ready. What a beautiful cutscene. And we're straight into the action. What can we see? Look at the stunning views in China here. As I say, flick back with a touch of button to the original 97 game. And that's it. She's on her own. And already we're straight into the action. Now you're going to have to bear with me because it has been a while since I played this. So I'm a bit rusty. On the controls. After all these years playing it, I'm still a bit rusty. Come back. Okay. Come on. A little bit closer. There you go. And I'm just going to be playing it as I played it. I'm not looking for a speed run. I'm not particularly looking for all the secrets. I'm just going to play it as I played it back in the day and as I played Remastered anyway. No. That's what she said no for. So I'm just playing it as I want to play it. I'm not doing anything particularly special. Just playing it for the fun of it. Now, back in the day, before I had a PlayStation, I was used to playing things on the Super Nintendo. I was used to playing... I had a Sega Master System. So to find a 3D game back in the mid-90s, when you'd been playing 2D games for years, was a very new thing. And just finding the adventure that you didn't have before, back in them days, was so new, and it was just so thrilling. Oh shit, there's more. So our aim is to get to this door over here, but the door's locked. So where do we find a key? We have to find it in the water just below us. Let's see if I can remember how to do a swan dive. Yep. Oh, don't break your neck. Good. So the key is in here, if I remember rightly. Yep, there it is. We're going to head now back up to where we were to get into the locked room, the locked gate door there. If we can get up. Okay. There we go. Although I've played these over the years, still sometimes I forget things. But I remember what's through this door. Open the key. Open the key. Open the door to find scratchy spiders. There's one. Ugh. And I think it's great that we had the remasters, just because it really takes you back to them days. And it's nice that people have a chance to play Lara as she was, from where it began. Head over to this block, which we're going to pull. Now, I remember the very first time I played this and got to this point, there hadn't been a tutorial at Lara's home about how to push and pull things. And I remember saying to one of my friends, "What you doing with the hands?" And that's how I learned how to push and pull a block. So down we go. Now we have a trap that sets off here. Hopefully we can get across without too much damage. See a difference in sound as well between the 97 and Remastered. Now we could die here if I get this wrong. No, we're okay, but we still could die. I'm not even going to risk getting that. I didn't actually touch that. I'm not even going to risk getting that secret just because I'm not very quick. Oh shit. I timed that completely wrong. Oh, sorry, the secret's here, isn't it? I'm not even going to risk it. Got a bit of damage there. See, I'm not touching that, I swear. Any more? No? I hear you. Where are you? Okay, now I know, and you know, the Tyrannosaurus shit is down there in that valley. But I'm not going to go down there because we've seen it before. We know it's down there. And I just want to get on with the game. So I'm just going to get straight across the valley. Look at that view. Cool. And it's quite a hike back up as well. So we're just going to carry on with the game. Oh, we're taking some damage. There we go.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me.
With a Tommy gun on my keyring.
Though not anymore. So after you.
Somehow, you don't behave like you got a monk's blood.
I understand that somehow is in my favor. So indulge me about the dagger. I'd be indebted with your life.
These doors are waiting for the right one. The right time to arrive. And then the dagger's blade will honor the hearts of those who believe. So unless you pledge your loyalty as well.
And which one is that?
To the sins and fortunes of Marco Bartoli.
Perhaps not stop just yet, then. Aha, Gianni Bartelli, Via Caravelli, Venice.
So that's the opening in China. So we're now headed to Venice. So on a race against time to get the dagger with Marco Bartoli also on the hunt for it as well. Now Venice is quite a big level, so we have to break it down into a few sections. This first section is not too bad, but we call it the second level, I guess. In Venice is quite a long level, so I'm just going to whip through this first section as quick as I can. Pick up some flares. I don't know if that's a glitch that does that, but I am not. Every now and again, it goes to the loading screen, and I'm not doing that. Well, I don't know if that's a glitch. I lost what I was doing then for a second. Those 10 birds, it's so sweet. So again, our goal is to get through that locked door there. But to get to that locked door, we have to open a switch, pull a switch to open it. And it's all a puzzle to a puzzle to a puzzle. So we'll see how we get on. Let's do a quick comparison to 97. And back to Remastered. So we need to head over here. To retrieve a key from our hitman here. Head back. I haven't saved, so if she does die, falling off a ledge is possible because I haven't played it in a long time. So I have to start over. But I'll save. Just okay, that door's locked. Guessing we might have to just head to the boathouse. Yeah, boat gates. Sure, call them. I think we've got a hitman here, if I remember. I can hear footsteps. Oh, I thought there was a hitman here. Maybe not. So we're going to put the key in the boathouse lock. Opens this one to retrieve the boat. We're going to pull this switch. There you go. We're going to get the boat out. Probably going to find the hitman now. Where is he? There he is. I hear footsteps. There's still somebody about. So now we can head back to where we were originally. And go through that locked door. Now, when you've been playing a game like Tomb Raider for years, as in what you remember well back in the day, but then you do kind of forget the controls because you haven't played them on its original console for 20 or 30 odd years. So I find like I'm playing controls of other games, so I'm a little bit rusty. So bear with me. But I'm not doing too bad, I think. What beautiful surroundings. Pull this switch. Opens that gate. So now we're going to head now, I believe, through the broken window. Is she going to make that? It seems quite far. Oh, she did. Oh, these sounds. There you go. Now, if I was feeling a bit more confident, I would have just slammed it through that, but because I haven't played the controls like this for a while, I don't want to have to start over again. So we'll just take it slow and steady. Into the boat we go. Into our little speedboat, and off we go. I believe here we have some items. Shit. I heard a rat. He's still there. Where is he? I think he's on the other side of that. So we have a secret. And we have some flares. Flares are going to come in handy. One thing I do find, Remastered is quite dark. Okay, I've just flicked to 97. That's even darker. Actually, didn't mean to pop out there, but there you go. Let's go back to our boat. There has been sections on Remastered where I've had to adapt the brightness a bit because I couldn't see a lever or a control. It was right in front of me, but I couldn't see it. So it is quite dark in places. Other than that, you know, the HD graphics are beautiful. They're amazing. Pick it up. Okay, so do we leave this here? I can't really remember. Let's have a go at this. Fuck's sake. Oh shit, she got stuck on him. Thank you. And we'll have that. Some ammo. And some more ammo. Pull the switch. To the lock. I'm not touching that, I swear. Now, where is the boat in relation? Just going to move the boat a little bit. Don't think it makes a difference, but I'm just going to move it a little bit. Just going to quickly save it here. Let's have some nice Venice music. Didn't touch it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Gonna have one. So I'm a little bit rusty from here on because I can't really remember what to do. Because this was quite a big level. I'm not touching that. So I think, even though I like the Venice levels, but there's quite a lot to it, so it probably wasn't one of my favourite. So it might take me a little bit of time just to remember what to do exactly. Now remember, we have to get in there. And our aim is to get through a timed doorway. Our aim is to get through a timed doorway, but what we have is some mines underneath the boat, so we have to explode the mines using a spare boat. I think it's a spare boat, if I remember rightly. Sorry, I don't know if I pulled this switch. Yeah, but I seem to think that's on a timer, so there's not much point in doing that at the minute. Aha! So we do have to go over the ramp. I've actually got any ammo. I've got 10. Now, I might have to think about what I'm supposed to do. Might have to look it up because it's been so long since I've done this. I don't want to be backtracking all the time, boring you with it. So I might just have to come back to this after I know what to do. Otherwise, you'll see me just running around aimlessly. So let's open that. Let's open that gate door over where we were. So let's just quickly go back there. Quickly going to save this. I really like you can save when you want, just like the original. But I don't like to keep backtracking if I can help it. Now, where was that? Is it here? I think it was there. Actually, don't remember that bit. So we've now got a key and the door's not behind us. So that's really great. But we can get out up this way. Sorry, up this way. We've got some baddies and some dogs, I think. Yeah, there we go. Shit. So I thought she was going to die then. Backed myself into a corner and decided to throw myself off the ladder. Okay, so pull this switch. Just have a look what key we've picked up. This says I. I don't want to go that way. I'm going to head back this way, sorry. I know it might be a bit boring, but I'm just flying around the same sections, but I can't remember a lot of things. So it just takes me a while to get to remember what I'm doing. Yeah, sorry, I've been here before, I know, sorry. Just going to nip down here. I don't think it's this way either. Yeah, it is on the other side of there. Let's just nip back. I apologise, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be boring with this. Right, they're completely a long way around there. Okay, so back to the start, that's fine. This is where we want to be here. Now we can... We can nip up here. Do da do. Do do da do. Oh, cut off my music. Okay, let's quickly have a medi. And shotty. Cool. So what we got now? We've got another key. Is there anything else to collect? No. Not doing as good on the medipacks as I thought I was going to be. There, any pin to this door? No, nobody there. Another switch to pull. Okay, so let's open that gate ready for the timed event. I can hear somebody now upstairs. Which way? Okay, he's there. Pick up some ammo. Shit. Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Just let me get out of the water. Got anything for me? Yes, you have. I think I'm just gonna have the shotgun ready.
No. Yeah, that's thought of his head there. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this switch. Which opens the other gate. So now we've got a full path through for that timed event with the second boat. We're quickly going to save it, just in case. What we need to do now is go full pedal for the metal at these mines, let it all explode, and then we've got a clear path there to let us then safely travel through to the next level. So let's try it. I didn't get out in time. It's a good job I saved it. Oh dear, that's hilarious. Sorry, Lara. Take two. We try it again. Try not to kill her. Let's go back a little bit. What the hell am I doing? First time not quick enough. Second time too slow. I was being overly cautious that time, and it just completely went wrong.
Oh my god, that is so annoying. I'm so stupid. There you go. Third time's the charm. Oops, wrong way. So now all we have to do is to get into our boat. Left it. There it is, straight ahead. Quickly going to save it, just because I know what I'm like. I'll do a lot of saving. So now we just got to make it for the timed event. On the other side of that, right? Yeah, got it. And some nice music to play. I would say it's actually, I know I've done a lot of backtracking and I know it's been a bit annoying, but it hasn't took as long as I expected it to, consider I've not probably done that for about 20 odd years. But we're not there yet. Okay, so let's get back into this boat. See if I can do this. Okay, so that opens the door. Now we need to bomb it up here. I know there's a secret there and some ammo, but I'm just gonna have to let it go. Ah! Yes! Yeah, baby! We made it. We made it through the first Venice level. So I'm going to leave it there for this short video. I'm going to do a little bit more another time. I just wanted you to see the beginning of Tomb Raider 2 for where it all started for me. And we're coming next to Bartoli's hideout, which again is another quite a big section, but it's also a lot of fun to play. Once you've got over that initial first segment of the Venice level, I think it's staying quite a lot of fun. It's quite a lot to do in that first section. And considering I've not played that for about 20 odd years, it did come back to me in the end. And I know I was doing a lot of backtracking, and I know it took quite a long time here, there, and doing the same things. But I got there in the end. And that's how I might be with this game. It might take me a while, but I might get there in the end. So I'm going to quickly save it, because I'm not sure if that did save. Sorry. And what we'll do, we'll just head back for a little bit of music as play out now. There we go. So I'm hoping to do part 2 maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I get on. But I just wanted to show you Tomb Raider 2 Remastered from the beginning. Having a great time playing Tomb Raider 2. As I say, since hearing of Legacy of Atlantis, Lara coming back to us yet again, I've been a bit nostalgic. I've been wanting to play a bit of Tomb Raider again. I watched the 2 Tomb Raider films with Angelina Jolie just a few days ago, because I'm getting on this sort of Lara kick at the minute. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen next with Lara. And she's looking great. You know, she's got the moves again. She's got that hard, that sophistication, that ambition, that drive again that we're so used to seeing in these games. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So I want to say thank you for being with me on this journey of the first Venice level and through China, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.